Assumption, grenade towards the back of the plat, will find nothing. Magist moves out in the midst of time. Glaive getting a shot out mid, but the flash is good, and Aerial just about gets that kill in response. 2 players on the site. Aerial could end this round on his own, but Magist can do pre.
Wilbur feels spoiled, Harry.
I feel so spoiled. Should we just update everyone on the...
Ready outside of that B site, and as long as they can draw these rotations well enough, Sergey, that kill certainly will. There's only 1 man left on B right now, and ENCE, all they need to do is buy time for this push to come.
You know, Astralis, they've fallen for a hook line and sinker. Oh, Magisk has got... Yes, he's getting wrapped onto, but also he's here pressuring the players inside of the bomb site. This round is back and forth. It's messy, it's left and right, and now Aerial has to be the man to try and stand above it all.
No.
He gets Molotov'd out. Alu, he arrived late, but they're ready for him.
But burns Aerial out from the site, and that is on.
Zipex is gonna have to play this from the ramp. Glaive getting the first shots off there onto X7. This defense is so far so well.
Oh my
great
word.
flash as well from Glaive. The one that goes over the palm tree. ENCE can't see it because it's blocked by the tree. Zipnik's around the smoke. The criminal himself. Bomb dropped, and he's gonna. Robots.
You can't spell AI without Astralis. Excuse me, Astralis without AI.
Yeah,
a little backwards.
Close enough. Well, someone who's going forwards, Dupree. 2 kills straight in the face. ENCE walking into their death. Finally, Sergey trades, but it's too little, too late. The B site's been lost. Alu, no way he's getting a bomb plant here. Astralis, oh, they haven't realized this is such a good play from Alu. He's delaying it. He knows there's a man in the window, but he's been spotted.
With the orb. Dupree, oh, he's still alive. Not the second time. Already creeping up through mid. You got to put yourself in Magisk's shoes. He has no idea what's going on across the map. He's got so many angles to keep an eye on, and that's asking a little much of him.
Ooh.
So ENCE are in the game. Harry, what do you got to say about that?
Yeah, I was going to say...
Dodging the flashbangs for the time being, but the second he peeks, another one pops, and he will get popped. Quick orb shot from Dupree, traded.
Does seem like they don't want to push too far. They know that Astralis could be waiting in ambush.
Astralis are going to have ways to get around it. They are going to start double stacking.
Default of 3 players over towards A. A double setup at the B tunnels. This time, though, there's the difference. Dupree opening up, takes that initial peek. ENCE, they go for that trade. Do they want to commit any further, though? Sergey certainly does. He's up for the challenge. Dupree getting him, and not the second time around. He's boxed into a corner there and finally shut down. 2 versus 3. ENCE, though, still are closing in, and Device is already out through the tunnels. Deegs down 1, and now Sunny, blind as a bat, still able to remove the man over it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, maybe they're taking these blue and yellow purple pills. Magist down towards the back of the bomb site, and Sergey actually...
But 3 players inside of B, not off of default, not off to start the round. It just limits your map control so severely. If ENCE have any idea that you have heavy numbers in that B site there...
Yeah.
Well, ideally, too, he's doing that to keep the attention on the idea that somebody could grab it from the other side, right? From the A site, rather than him. But here we go.
Ooh. There we go. This is Magisk. He's
at least still theirs, and they've doubled it. They've cloned it. There's 2. Electric Boogaloo as ENCE find 4. Finally doing work on this A site as well. So we're seeing a bit of a variety of that in middle here. Flashed off by Alu. The angle's his, and Device walks right into him to fight towards that B site. It's not where the bomb's ending up, though.
Oh, Dupree removing the first. In amongst all of this, X7 and Alu have thrown a bunch of nades over towards this B site. That kept both of these players here, and now ENCE have pounced. They get underneath the AWP and into A, and this whole time, Magisk has been kept over at the B. Turn this around and started to make this a more than respectable cat play. Dupree gets 1, but that is it. Be aware that they are so deep now. He certainly is. He is the footsteps. He is actually not going deep, is instead going to fall off. They just kind of sacrifice Glaive somewhat. They say try and stay alive as long as you feist as well. It is just back-to-back sacrifices. Aerial still alive, and at this point, if you're Astralis, you're not anticipating this this B bomb site plant. They still think it's A. They're still wasting time over at the A bomb site. Oh no! And now they go, hang on a minute, we've all been here in matchmaking. We've all had these moments where you realize you've been duped. X7 now down to the 1v1. Magisk up through mid, he's made noise, and X7 knows, down beneath the window, taps him down, and that ends on with us.
Players waiting. They know these long grenades only bait Astralis into making rotations, and well, against the pistols, and Dupree trying to make a heroic play. He gets a kill. But that's it. And Magisk again.
How to put a stop to this. And that's kind of what we were saying with this ENCE squad. When they show up on the day...
Towards Cat. There's the mid-flash bomb. Going out first, though. Dangerous, but luckily no issue.
Each and every time. Flashing himself through the window. It's going to be a spill out of it. Dupree's only good for 1. Bomb's going to get planted 2v3. And do we see Astralis go for this?
3 players with absolutely nothing going into that last round of the half. They've got loss bonus, but it's a grim...
I was going to say, like they want to try and fight over it long, and they are looking in. They are giving it a go. Now, Sunny is going to come to regret that. Astralis, they're on for the retake, and they've got numbers. They haven't had this for a while, and they're going to look to seize it while they've got it. Dupree, first kill comes in. Onto the second. Alu gets deleted as well, and there's the hat trick. Able to get away with the damage. The USP's trying to do something. Dupree fast on his feet, but Sunny's even quicker on the trigger, and doubles up. Sergey's in with another, and this is so close. Zipnik's nearly...
With the Deagles, with the scout, Device not ready for the close player as he gets baited in by the man on the corner. But there is a trade, but just getting one before he goes down. That grenade looks good and smells just as well. I don't know where I was going with that. Dupree gets
the smelly grenade. Yeah. That is one smelly grenade.
A real stinker.
Speaking of which, ENCE
attempt it, and I think that's why for the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds that we saw, where ENCE finally started to get back in the swing of things. We had 3 or 2 players surviving for Astralis in every single one. Now, this round's actually gotten close. They don't have armor on the Astralis side, so you've got to land this first shot, or else it's probably all said and done. And now it's probably...
okay.
It's not all said and done. It's been said, but this has not been done before. Bomb plant goes in, but not quite
Decision here. If he wants to commit wide, he will possibly go down with a cause, or...
Jisk. And the set up inside of Astralis. Alu finds a frag there onto Dupree with this AWP. And now the retake is on.
And just like that, it's already off. Sunny, he wants to get out of here. 2 teammates have died. That's a dink on Device, but surely he's trapped in his position. The AWP is a 1-shot, and Device only needs a second shot. Car's part and connected.
Yeah, his was connected, but it's, like, same sentiment. And ENCE squad to have gone for it. And they kind of need some sort of result to make it worthwhile. Magis can't even see. And yet he's still putting up numbers. Alu gone, 9th round.
Quick mid-rush into the AWP, and then you can get guns in the follow-up round. This is how I like to do my ecos too as well. Just get it done. We don't care. USP's uninterested. Move.
Really have turned it around right there. Alu's going to be from the car with the AWP. Posted up, trying to give a response. Will be that a Device with AWP there on Astralis. Doesn't seem to have worked just yet. With the time, it's really kind of slipped away. They will get the plant with just 5 seconds. What a turn of events. 1v3, Harry.
And now a none-v flashed into the catwalk, only armed with an MP9, and that's the bomb at his feet. But Dupree will be there.
Glaive doesn't want to give this kill away, but he's going to flash his way back in. Already past them, and down lower he goes, but he gets caught at the retreat. Save, but definitely a question mark for ENCE for a moment.
Yeah, that finish line retreating back into B, they're going to go ahead and just save these weapons because this round is going absolutely nowhere.
So Dupree smells him. He's already found a frag, been dinked, and he just has to back off. He knows he's got a couple of players there from ENCE. He's not aware there's 4, but he's about to find out this gun away to ENCE. But he's trying to stop this AK from getting saved.
Device. Quite literally playing with fire. Yeah. And when you play with fire, you get a burn, especially the fire from Sunny. Very, very warm. Zipnik's. Well, at least deal with a player at short. It's a 12th round for Astralis. But kind of the mission now, in my mind, for someone, I mean, it can't even really be Zipnik's. He's the only man nearby who could try and take that AWP away. But he doesn't want to risk throwing even more.
Resides with Aerial, double setup with an anti-flash ready to go, but Magisk has been killed. Really is one of the question marks here for Astralis. Great utility, at least. Glaive's lurk only finds damage, and damage is not enough in this round. It's kills all for ENCE as Device. He may as well slink back into long, save this AWP for a rainy day, but they are chasing B if you're Astralis, but it is Sergey. He could line up multiple kills. Really far up. Sergey doesn't realize, but he's going to go back for the peak. Magisk tucked, and the Molotov is... When it rains, it pours.
That's true, and I think it's raining outside currently. So, there.
The AWP doing it again. Dupree's gone through a smoke. They're not ready for it. Absolutely no.
Flying through. They've done so much damage through this smoke. They're not going to know that, however. They need to get a kill. They got to get one off on the Astralis side. Glaive, here's one running away. And if he can shut down these players, that would be huge. ENCE are going to have so little to work with if this AWP doesn't get away, and it doesn't.
A ballsy call, but I want to see if it works out. It might, even in this round. Aerial.
And now they know that Astralis are over here on the catwalk. Bear in mind that Sunny is all the way in T-spawn. That's something that could play into this a little bit later on. He sees them going down through mid, tries what he can with the deagle, but it's just too far. And now X7 falls over in middle. Alu's followed up onto, and they know that Sunny was behind enemy lines, so they go. And so who is going to give it up first? Well, there's our answer almost immediately. Alu, though, going to get caught going aggressive into mid. A bit of a gamble, and oh no, that gamble, they hedged their bets, and that might have cost them everything, because suddenly we're into a 3-on-3. Had Glaive won that engagement. Sunny's still alive. Not for long, though. Device deals with him. Aerial, X7 now, just X7. He has won 3 1BXs. He needs another one on that tally. In this 1-on-3 up against map point for Astralis. X7 shut down on